Thank you, Madam Chair. Today's conference addresses one of the most significant pieces of legislation I believe that Congress will deal with, an unprecedented bipartisan effort to mobilize all United States strategic, economic, and diplomatic tools to enable the United States government to compete effectively with the People's Republic of China and the challenges it poses to our national security and to our economy in the coming decades. I think we all share a common view that we are entering a new and more competitive era with China, and that the United States must develop and deploy policy and strategy that is equal to the enormity and urgency of the challenge. China today, led by the Communist Party and propelled by Xi Jinping's hyper-nationalism, is unlike any challenge that we have faced as a nation before. So this is a moment that demands a strong, strategic response that can begin to rebuild American leadership and invest in our ability to outcompete the PRC in the generation ahead. That is what this legislation does. Last year, I authored the Strategic Competition Act with Senator Risch, which we moved through the Senate Foreign Relations Committee by an overwhelming bipartisan margin, and which was then incorporated into the Senate U.S. Innovation and Competition Act, which advances concrete cooperation with alliances and partnerships, restores American leadership of international and regional organizations, addresses China's predatory economic practices and malign influence campaigns, emphasizes that our economic strength and innovation in technology and digital connectivity, and grounds U.S. policy in our nation's values and highest aspirations. In addition to these provisions from the Strategic Competition Act, I also look forward to working with our House colleagues to establish an Inspector General at the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative. USTR carries out decisions affecting every worker, business, and consumer in this country, but is currently operating without one of the most effective guardrails we have against overreach. This powerful fix would bring a more transparent, accountable, and effective trade policy, and it received the unanimous bipartisan support of the Senate in a vote last week. Inclusion of these provisions, I believe, are essential to ensure that our efforts here create and provide a durable and enduring framework for U.S. strategic competition with China in the years ahead, and I look forward to working with my colleagues in the House and the Senate on both sides of the aisle to arrive at a successful conference.